So there is a range of outcomes here from difficult to terrible. It is not up to you to determine the outcome. It is up to you to prepare for the future and to live fully in the moment, eyes wide open, paying attention, being responsible and exerting yourself appropriately. You do not need to read many books now. You do not need to go see movies. You do not need to engage in endless and pointless conversations with people. You do not need to immerse yourself in your hobbies and your interests. Only what is essential and deeply meaningful to you should you focus on. You have 4 pillars in your life. Like the 4 legs of a table, they uphold your life. Think of your life then in terms of having 4 pillars: a pillar of relationships, a pillar of health, a pillar of work and providership, and a pillar of spiritual development. Your life is only as strong as the weakest pillar, the weakest leg of the table. How much you can see, how much you can know, and how much you can do will be dependent upon the strength of these pillars. Most people's pillars are barely built. Perhaps they have put all their emphasis in one area. They have focused their whole life on relationships, or they have focused their entire life on their work and their career, or they have become obsessed with their health, and it dominates everything that they do. Or perhaps they have run away and tried to immerse themselves in their spiritual practice and religious beliefs, while allowing the rest of their life to be undeveloped and out of balance. There are few people who have built 2 pillars. But very few people have adequately built all 4 pillars of their life. To do so is a perfect antidote to eccentricity and extremism. For if you are really building and maintaining the 4 pillars of your life, you cannot be extreme or eccentric in any area. You cannot be compulsive. You cannot be addicted because you will be so busy taking care of the fundamental pillars of your life, you will not have time for foolishness or self-destructive behaviors. What a blessing this would be, and the results are profound, giving you a strong life, a broad set of abilities and competence in every aspect of your life. Your pillar of relationships must include people who are capable of responding to the great waves of change, people who function not from fear and anxiety, but from certainty and conviction and the desire to support and assist the world. Your pillar of work must represent work that is sustainable and to the future, work that provides real goods or services to people, work that engages you meaningfully with others and that can provide at least the basics of what you need to live in the world. In your pillar of health, your body and your mind must function as vehicles for knowledge. For the body serves the mind, and the mind serves the spirit in the true hierarchy of your being. You do not have to be beautiful or athletic or fantastic in any regard, just functional. Good health, good mental health, good emotional health, self-honesty, honesty with others, the ability to appreciate and enjoy the moment, the ability to recognize and prepare for the future, the ability to connect with knowledge and have a real foundation in your life, and the ability to have simple and rewarding enjoyments in artistic expression. These represent the pillar of health. The pillar of spiritual development fundamentally is about your connection to knowledge, building this connection, relying upon this connection, learning the wisdom to carry it out into the world, learning how to apply it and recognize it, and discerning the power of knowledge from all other compulsions or influences in your mind. Whatever your spiritual practice might be, whatever religious faith you might have, or even if you do not have a religious faith that you can define, it is your connection to knowledge that connects you to what God has given you to protect you, to guide you and to lead you to a greater fulfillment and service to the world. This is your pillar of spiritual development. You need to build these 4 pillars. It is essential for the future, for times will become difficult and unstable. The stronger your foundation, the better equipped you will be to weather the storms of the world and to deal with the increasing chaos as people's confusion, anguish and rage increase all around you. You will need to know where to go, what to do, what to say, what not to say, where to give yourself, where not to give yourself, what to involve yourself in, what not to involve yourself in, where to speak out, where not to speak out, where to travel and where not to travel. You must have this foundation. Otherwise, the great waves will wash you away. You will feel overwhelmed. Your life will be overtaken, and you will be left destitute and subject to very dark influences in the world and even from beyond the world. Again, the difficulty of the times is the perfect opportunity for you to reconnect with your life, to build your 4 pillars, to reestablish your integrity, to take determined action, and to learn to be courageous and objective. It is not about perception here, whether you are loving or fearful. It is really about whether you are wise or unwise, whether you are responsible or irresponsible. Do not hold yourself apart and think it is all about perception. The great waves are far more powerful than you are. You will not alter them with your affirmations or your declarations. But you can learn to mitigate them, to adapt to them, to use them to your advantage, and to use them to be of assistance to others. The human need around you will be immense, greater than any world war it will be. And you will have to be prepared to take care of people you do not even know perhaps, and to assist others in ways that will be new for you and unexpected. There will be great shortages of food, and in some places great shortages of water. Your energy resources will become precious, difficult and expensive to gain access to. There will be political and economic instability, and there will be much civil unrest in many places in the world. This is the world you have come to serve, and the more you are connected to knowledge within yourself, the more you will gain this recognition, which will quiet your fears and your anxiety, and affirm your strength and your great source, and all of the meaningful relationships that are here to serve and to assist you. You have come to serve a world in transition, a world that will have to unite in many ways to meet the fundamental needs of the human family, a world that will have to prepare itself to deal with difficult interventions from races from beyond the world who are here to take advantage of a weak and divided humanity. This is humanity's greatest hour, greatest challenge, greatest danger and greatest opportunity for unity and cooperation, where the resources of humanity and the great talents of humanity come together to sustain civilization, to restore the world and to prepare for your future and your destiny within a greater community of intelligent life in the universe. Yet you will have to take a very different tack with it, a different approach. You will have to learn how to do this and gain strength, and quickly, for time is of the essence now. Each month and each year is critical in determining whether you are becoming stronger or weaker, more prepared or less prepared, more certain or less certain, more connected to others in a meaningful way or less connected. The awareness of the great waves of change is God's great calling for you and great gift to you who are fortunate enough to read these words. For it is a great love that brings this warning, this blessing and this preparation into the world, a love for humanity, a love for the possibilities for humanity, and a concern to provide for humanity what it will need to see, know and do to prepare to live in a radically changing world, and to prepare for your future within the greater community, which represents your greater destiny now. Receive this awareness as a gift of great love, for great love it is. Receive it as a confirmation of what you most deeply know, for a confirmation it is. Accept it as a gift out of love and respect, for such it is. Use it and follow it to the best of your ability, for that is how you honor your relationship with God. And that is how you will fulfill the great purpose that has brought you here at this time.